Pastors Richie and Leanne, can you believe that we have been friends now for like almost 25 years?
Wow.
That's incredible.
And who would have ever
I
dreamed
know.
in all of our lives that we'd be raising children side by side?
You guys are on our board.
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
We
Yes.
serve on the board of the church, so we've gotten to see some incredible things over the years. Speaking of which, man, God is doing some amazing things right here in
Yeah.
Forney, Texas.
Well, obviously, God had his hand on it because nobody
sure.
would have thought to come to Forney, Texas,
Right.
you know. And we actually met, as you guys know, in college, got married, traveled, did youth ministry together for several years, and landed in Longview, Texas. We were there for a few years. And the fall of 2004, guys, I just really started feeling something. And I went to Leanne and I said, why don't we just start going down and doing Bible studies? Me and her and 3 other adults started talking, started having Bible studies. I remember I'd preach to the balcony.
Yep,
I'd
he
say
sure
one
would.
day,
He
you know,
sure
and,
would.
and we
Yes.
actually started Easter of 2005, and we had 57 people, and 50 of them were her family that felt sorry for us. And we had 39 the next Sunday. 27 showed up the next. We went down as low as 17 people, kids and all.
My mom and I were standing in the back of this gymnasium that we were, you know, turning over into a sanctuary. And I was looking at this little, tiny little group of people and thinking, I told her, I said, Mom, I don't know if we made the right decision, like I'm whispering in church, you know.
And I remember driving down the road on 635, and we had a flat tire. And we were on the way to lunch with your mom and dad.
Yep.
And I got in the truck and started crying. And my father-in-law said, son, you ain't gotta cry. This is a flat tire. And I said, it's not the flat tire. It's that we could be so many other places, and nobody, first of all, even cares if we're in Forney, and some would wish we weren't in Forney. But you know, slowly but surely, God started growing the church.
He
We moved
did.
to the theater, moved to another school, rented a building, bought this building, and had some miraculous things.
I remember the first building you rented because we came there.
right.
Yeah, we came there and we sewed into the church when we came. And I remember, but you know what? We knew on that first visit that something special was happening in that church and in this city. And it wasn't long before you called me and you had this place.
Right. God opened a door. A few years later, we went down the street and bought some property, 40 acres.
Yeah, and I want to say it's very cool because we would drive back and forth down this main road, and he would say, I can't even tell you how many times he would say, we're gonna buy that land one day. No money, we have nowhere near any kind of money to be able to afford it. We're gonna buy that property one day. We're gonna buy that property one day.
That land was marked.
I believe
You
that.
know, God
Was.
marks things.
So amazing.
And he's marked this congregation. You know what? In this church, it's been a massive part of our church, right?
You're moving my heart so much, just seeing and hearing what God's done in you. We've seen it and been able to witness it, but not only have you made a local impact here, you've made a global impact, and you've also sown into our hearts the faith to be able to stand, because we've watched you stand through adversity, and we've been able to stand through some really hard times.
A lot of people don't know this, but FreeLife Church was the first church to believe in Hope City United. You guys sowed $1,000 a month for the first year of our existence and helped us get started. That was in 2016. In 2020, 300 people gave their life to Christ at Hope City United. That church would not be existent if it weren't for FreeLife
Come
in
on,
Forney,
man.
Texas.
Come on.
And you know what? It's not the end, it's just the beginning.
I believe that.
You have sown into churches, and this church has been a life-giving place for so many pastors, so many friends. You've done the Refuel Conference. I'm telling you, we're here just because we wanted to say thank you. We believe in Imagine. We believe in what is happening here, but we're not the only ones that want to say thank you. There are a lot of people who are actually here to surprise you tonight who want to say thank you as well. Guys, you want to come on in?